Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel.
Hey everybody, hello. I am coming to you live from my personal page, which I rarely do, but I wanted to stop in and share this information with you because I've had a couple of people to reach out to me on my personal page and ask me about business. So I am stopping it. It's been a great weekend for me, this Veterans Day weekend. I have been very busy helping new entrepreneurs, people that are existing in entrepreneurs. Hey, Gloria Braddix, how are you, family? How are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. To jump out of their comfort zone and start a business or even think about starting a business. And so I wanted to come to you guys and just share with you a couple of brief things that in speaking with new entrepreneurs, some of the things that I share with them that is a necessity when you're talking about starting a business. Hey, Don Johnson, what's going on? You watching me? I always watched you on TV. So welcome. Hey, Shirley, how you doing? Thanks so much for being here. So when you're talking about business, I'm Nichelle. If you are first new to my page, I'm with 2Excel with Nichelle. I have been a business owner for about 25 years, entrepreneur, and I really enjoy helping people to start, market, and grow a business, a profitable business at that, from your kitchen table. I'm known as the Startup CEO, as you may see from the page. If you come onto my page, you'll see my picture of the Startup CEO. Why? Because I've started many businesses. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Many businesses, and I really enjoy helping other people do it as well. Hey, Monet, how you doing, Miss Hogan? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So I enjoy helping other people do it as well. If credentials are important to you, which for some people they are, but I must tell you, I know a whole bunch of millionaires that don't have a degree, but I'm going to stat mine for you anyway. I come to you with a BA in business, a MBA in business, 30 plus hours in mental health, and I am a dissertation away from a PhD. I am also a certified life coach, business coach, and I have a license in real estate insurance and multiple other certifications as well. So those are some of my credentials, just in case you're just like, why is she sharing this information? Not to mention, I've been in business for over 25 years. So I know what I'm talking about. I didn't just jump off the train and say, look, I'm going to start a business. I've been here and know how to do it. So I want to share these tips with you if you are thinking about starting a business in the year of 2018, if you are planning and preparing, which I hope you are, for a magnificent 2018 to increase your flow of income. There's literally no reason why people should be broke in 2017, especially going into 2018. Why? Because there's so much opportunity out here. I say this all the time. Work. It comes dressed in overalls and it looks like work. So of course we're afraid. We run from it. We don't run to it. We run from it. And then I always see on my platform people complaining about their job. If you are complaining about your job, that is clear indication that you need to do something else to incorporate in your life another stream of income. Now, I love me a job. Why? For the simple reason because it gives stability. And everybody needs stability in their life. My problem is when people solely depend on one source of income. If you are thinking about wealth, if you are thinking about becoming a millionaire or whatever, hundredaire, 100,000aire, whatever it is, you got to start thinking bigger. You got to start expanding and understand that a job is not guaranteed, because any day they can walk in and say your job is no longer yours. Now, with a business, you run that. That's your opportunity. You can manifest in it. You can expand it, do whatever you want to do. A job you can't pass on to your child, to your family members, but a business you can. And so, not that I believe that everybody needs to be in business, because entrepreneurship is certainly not for everybody. However, I do believe everybody needs a side hustle. And a side hustle can be run while you still have your 9 to 5. I teach people how to do that. Why? Because I started my first business after college that same way. And I know it can be done. And you just got to have the guts, the desire, and the willingness to want to go out there and make it happen. So again, thank you and welcome for you being here. Now, I'm going to give these 5 facets. And if you are interested in learning more about how to run a business effectively and efficiently, the first thing you need to do is get a plan, because without a plan, you plan to fail. And I currently right now have a business plan template. Now, this is an interactive business plan template, which will require you to input information, and it's going to help you get some goals, some objectives, some mindset strategies together to help you plan this business plan. Now, depending on what type of business you start, that's depending on how many pages you have. But just starting out, you don't need a whole bunch. Sometimes you can give too much information. So this 8-page interactive plan that I have right now today is on sale for $17. Yes, it is. It's on sale for $17, and you get an additional 30 minutes with me. Okay. As I mentioned, I just didn't come off the truck and say I started a business, been in it 25 years, and my credentials, education, all of that is business. So that ends at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is my Veterans Day present to myself, because I could not find a dang on picture of myself being in the military. Okay. So I am offering that to all the people that are out there celebrating Veterans Day. If you know a loved one, a family member, that is for them. Okay. So let's get straight down to this so I can get down to what I need to do when I get off here, which is finish writing my paper. Number one, if you're talking about a business, you need to have this one thing under control, and that's vision. A business plan must have a vision statement in there. What do you think about this business? How do you plan to develop this business? You know, the word of God. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Shalom. The word of God. Hey, Pam, how you doing? Cousin Pam, what's going on? The word of God says that without vision, people will perish. And so therefore, when you lack vision, you're lacking direction. If you are anticipating on starting a business, then you need to have some vision about that business. Your vision will give you just an insight of what it is that you plan to do. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to incorporate when thinking about writing a business plan. The second thing that you need to incorporate is a mission. You know, my mission every day I wake up, it is to be a better Nichelle. I am my business. If you're starting a business, you are your business. Even if you don't have a business and you're going out there working in corporate America every day, you are your business. You are your brand. And so you must represent, carry, deliver your business, this business, as a brand and market it as such. So you got to have a mission. That mission is in a business literally tells the customer, tells you why you are in business. What are your goals for being in business? What objectives are you planning to seek in being in business? And that goes into my third point, objectives. Objectives give you a clear, what's up, Nisi Pooh, Amani Renee King? Your objectives are clearly stated in a business plan to kind of give you some direction to move forward. So objectives could be in year one or at 6 months. I like to do, when I'm working with clients, we do quarterly assessments of where you are. And so I ask them, what do you plan to acquire within this, quarter of being in business? And we go from there. It's easier to do when you're just starting out things quarterly versus annually, and even 6 months. It's easier to do it quarterly. So I assess those objectives with my clients on a quarterly basis to see where they started from and where they are now, and then what type of direction or path have they gone in from the day that they begun. Every day you should be growing in your business, even in the business of self. You should be growing. You should be doing something to excel with Nichelle to the next level on a regular basis. Hey, sweetie pie, you're here for advice. Yeah, oh, praise God. God bless you. That's my sweet Nisi Poo right there. Yes. So, when you're talking about those objectives, they need to be clear. They need to be precise. They need to be defined. You must understand them. Now, business plans. Some people say, well, if I'm not going to get a loan from a bank, do I need a business plan? Yes, because I've shared this before. A business plan is literally like the blueprint to your success. It is like when you are having a baby, we don't get directions to be a parent. We don't get those directions. However, if you did have the advice from family members and things, that's the blueprint to help you, even though every parent is going to do things differently. Shoot, when my parents told me, I did a lot of it because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I didn't follow it all the way because I found my way through it. And that's literally what a business plan does for you. Hey, cousin Celestine, how you doing, lady? And so it's very important and it's so key that in those objectives that you're clear, precise, and that you have a clear path to help you get to the direction in your business that you are seeking. Objectives give us a definitive answer, a definitive conclusion as to the beginning and the end of our business. Now, unlike a job, we go into a business with the objective of staying there forever. But I speak with my clients on a regular basis about succession planning, because you're not going to be here forever. So you need to have some type of direction that your business goes once you decide to go somewhere else. Me owning multiple businesses, I choose to do it that way, me personally, because I want to have that leadership in place. I'm one of those kind of people, I get tired. I want to do something different, and business entrepreneurship gives you that privilege. That gives you that privilege. So I don't care what type of business you're in. If you're in direct sales, if you are an industry of hair care or whatnot, whatever business you're in, you need a plan. Without a plan, you plan to fail. And so objectives give those goals and give you some path towards the optimum of goal of your business. The next thing that your business plan must have is strategy. Now, when we're talking about strategy, basically is what you're planning to achieve. And hopefully it is to be profitable. Nobody goes into business just to say, I got a business. Everybody goes into business to make some money, and that should be your goal, to make a profit. And so when you're thinking about making a profit, you need to think about how you're going to make that profit. Who are your customers? Who are you targeting? That's so key. Sometimes, when we're talking about pushing our product or service, majority of the times the people that we're pushing it to are not our clients. Majority of my business I've gotten have not been people I know. Literally. I've grown my business through people I didn't know. People I didn't know have made me successful. And I have this joke that I do with my husband all the time. Strangers make you rich. Yes, they do. Okay. Because they're less judgmental. They're less judgmental. They don't know where you came from. They just see where you are today. See, a lot of times our family, friends, they judge us because they know us where we came from. Whereas if you have a stranger, they don't know. They just see where you are now and that you're provided information. So my 25 years of success in business, majority of it has not been from family. It's been not even from friends. It's been from people I didn't know. And I appreciate that because I'm one of those kind of people that I love to grow. I love to meet new people. In fact, if I'm not meeting new people, I don't think I'm growing. I don't think I'm developing, because if you're still doing the same thing that you were doing when you started, you haven't grown. Growth requires change. And in change, that's when you start to evolve. So when I began to grow in me, I began to grow in my business because I began to identify what my strengths were, what my weaknesses were. And when I'm working with clients, I dive all into that. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Because we have a ton of strengths. And if you learn how to maximize your strengths, you can grow in any area. If you learn how to identify your weaknesses, then those identifying that weaknesses can help build those into strengths. And then that even makes you maximize even more. Then, as I mentioned when I started my broadcast, opportunities, because they're all around us, but people don't like to face opportunities for one reason or another. Maybe they've been disappointed in working with somebody previously before. Maybe they don't know which way they're going, or perhaps maybe they think they know it all. Even with a soon-to-be PhD, I don't know it all. I'm still learning every day as a 25-year entrepreneur business owner. And it's important that you stay teachable. It's important that you stay coachable, because when you are teachable and coachable, look, the sky is not the limit. You can do anything that you set your mind to if you are prepared to learn. And within a business plan, by offering that strategy, seeking what it is that you plan to achieve, it gives you direction. It gives you direction. It gives whatever you're seeking in that business direction as well. And so keep that in mind. The next thing that I want to share with you, a component of a business plan, is culture. As I stated to you earlier before, you need to identify who it is that you plan to market to. Who do you plan to share your products or services with? What type of culture does this business plan need to exhibit? You know, my culture within my organizations is that everybody it's an open door policy. You know, nobody is exempt from coming in to speaking with me. And most of the people that I work with are independent contractors in entities that I have. They're independent contractors, which I like. I love. Okay, I love independent contractors. They ain't got to pay. They pay their own taxes, so that's a great thing. But you want to make certain that you still have that connection. The realtors that I'm working with, we have a connection with one another where we're constantly in tune with one another. We speak to each other on a regular basis because we're there for each other. You want to make certain that you hire the right people in your business, because if you hire the wrong person, that can cost you more money. All of that must be in your business plan. How are you strategizing hiring people? What are your marketing tools and things of that nature that you're thinking about when you're talking about hiring people? Business is so much. We could talk about it all day long, all day long. And that's why it's important to get someone, especially if you are a new entrepreneur, to get someone who has been around the road a couple of times that can really help you develop and grow, because one mistake can be very costly. It's cost me sometimes in several opportunities that I've been in, just not knowing what to do, how to do it. And you got to be careful of who you ask about business. Again, I go back to the point, you know, asking somebody about marriage and they ain't never been married. Asking somebody how to stay married and they've been divorced God knows how many times. Asking somebody how to have a baby and they ain't never had no baby. You know, you really have to be careful where you get your information to. Would you go to a dentist to deliver a baby? And so when you're thinking about starting a business, it's so key to get with a reputable person to help you, lead you, and guide you, because just like purchasing a home is a big investment, starting a business is a big investment. Not only are you putting your reputation on the line, you're putting sometimes your livelihood on the line. And I know personally, as an entrepreneur, I've lost a lot because my life and my finances in business were on the line because I went out there and did it. And you really have to be prepared for the ups and the downs. Sometimes it's kind of hard to prepare for that, but you just have to have the mindset of that this is really important to me. I literally want to change my life. I literally want to get from up under somebody else's thumb, that 9 to 5, and I want to have direction in my life. What can you do? What can you do? So that is my message for you this evening. And as I mentioned, I've been working with a lot of clients this weekend for my Veterans Day sale. If you're interested in more of that, I'll put the link. I'll go back and put this in a title so you can download it today. And again, it's just $17, and it offers you a business plan template, 8 pages that you can go in and fill it in, and then you get a 30-minute consult with me. Wow, I'm telling you, great deal, because that will only last until 12 a.m. Central Standard Time today. So if you're thinking about starting a business, if you're looking to grow your business and maximize your profits and the opportunities that are in front of you, contact me. I would love to help you explore. Thank you so much. Blessings and peace to each and every one of you coming in. Make it a magnificent evening, and may everything that you touch, may it turn to gold. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Let's see if I can get out of here. Oh, there you go.